Hello and welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 14, the Steam release. This is part 3 of my little Let's Play tutorial thing. I originally wasn't planning to make any more videos, but I really enjoyed making the last few, so I thought I'd just, keep making them as long as I'm having fun doing it. You can see there's some stuff here that wasn't there the last time. I haven't actually advanced the game time at all. I just paused and I did a few things off camera just to get things ready. I'll go over those real quick. I went ahead and I assigned the priorities for Paula here, which is going to be good to have that done. It's just kind of, I thought it might be a little tedious to do it on camera, so I went ahead and set that up. I've queued up some structures here to be built. What I have here is this is going to be another bedroom, and I've kind of set this up to enclose this whole area in an environment so we can heat all these rooms together. I've put some vents in the walls, and that'll allow us to we won't have to have like a heater for every separate bedroom. We can have one for the have a few for the building, and it'll just cut down on our power usage, which will be good. The other things to know is that there's been a couple of patches since the original 2 videos that I made. This is the patch C. There was a B and then this one, and what that does is, I guess there was some kind of a bug in the original Steam release that was preventing some of the events from occurring. So now that is fixed, so we should be getting more events, which will probably make things a little more difficult, which should be fun. So let's just go ahead and get things moving. What else did I do? I went ahead and I put down a wind turbine here to get built. And this little border here just represents the area that the wind turbine is going to have on either side of it. When you place a wind turbine, let me just show you, you get like this kind of area around it. What that means is you can't have like trees or walls in this area, or it will greatly reduce the amount of electricity that is reaching that you get from the turbine. It's like it blocks the wind basically. So I just put in this border so I know this is actually a floor, I think. Yeah, wood floor. Or eventually I'm going to floor all this in just so nothing can grow. But I think I will also go ahead and just flag this area to be cut plants, and we'll put a floor down just at some point to make sure it doesn't grow. We can go ahead and speed things up. I'm also going to put a couple more batteries in here. And then the other thing I saw that I wanted to show you guys, which I should have done last time, but you see here there's like a darker kind of area of soil. What this is if you look down here, let me kind of move so you can read it a little better. When I'm mousing around, you can see the quality of the soil. So over here, this is fertile soil, so it says fertile 140%. I haven't really encountered a whole lot of fertile soil in my previous games, but I'm guessing it increases grow rates by an additional 40%. And we do actually need some more grow areas, so I'm going to go ahead and zone a new growing zone just in this fertile area here. So we'll just do a big old 12 by 12, and let's do rice. That'll be nice. Get that going. So we have people running around, and we're still trying to recruit Eddie here. We're also gonna want, let's see, just let people keep moving. We're gonna want to put in a bed here for this new bedroom, and we're gonna actually need another bedroom because Andy successfully tamed an alpaca and named him Alpaca 1. So that's good. We can see here his wool growth. And I think another thing we're going to want to do soon is build a barn for our animals. And since our town is named Turkey Town, we're definitely going to have to design it to have some turkey coops, I guess. So we'll do that. But for now, let's make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and we're gonna have a fifth, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. So let's go ahead and start designing an area for our fifth bedroom. So I think, let's see, if we make this like where the hall goes, maybe like we can make this like another wall of the compound or something. So let's just have a room down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. All right, we'll do this and connect that. And let's just put a wooden door down here. And then we will cancel this. And we'll just do that for now. And wooden door for this. And wooden bed for this. What is forbidden here? Oh, we have a dead rotting squirrel. Well, that's gross. I guess we go ahead and flag like this raccoon to be hunted, and we can flag this squirrel to be hunted. If you catch an animal that's dead, that's lying around, it's always good to unforbid it if it's not rotten, because then you can actually just grab it and butcher it, which is good. Let's go ahead and order this to be cut. Order this to be cut, and let's keep moving. So people are going about their business. Steve here is hunting this squirrel, it looks like. So that's good. Oh, and I meant to mention last time, the reason I did this long, kind of weird stockpile is if my guys move all the rocks into here, then I can use it potentially as like a sort of a cover wall against enemies coming north. Because I think, I'm not sure where we're going to have like our main entrance. Probably not here because we have a bunch of buildings kind of butting up against this. I'm guessing like this will be our main entrance, or maybe up here. Wow, look at all these muffalos. It'd be nice to have some of these, but I don't want to risk angering the herd here at this level. Let's hunt some of these rabbits. Or hares, I guess. I think there's some kind of a difference. Alright, so we got a lot of tasks we need to get done here. I went ahead and I deconstructed, or I ordered the campfire to be deconstructed because we have our heater going. And you can see here, it's just like the cooler, just for heat instead. So we can set our target temperature and all that good stuff. Right now, indoors, it's 82. And outdoors, it's 81. So we don't really need a heater at this point, but it is going to get colder. We're in the summer now. So this is more like kind of preparing us for the future, because as soon as it gets winter, we're going to have other issues. We're going to have issues with heat. So it looks like we have some potatoes finally being grown, finally being harvested, which is awesome. And yeah, they get carried in here. Wait, did he just... Okay, no, he's cooking meals. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Let's see, is this turkey ours or is this just a random... Okay, yes, this is our turkey. I'm thinking maybe we can design an area on this fertile soil that will be an indoor area for the winter time. We might even be able to use this field actually as is. If we just look, if we had a sun lamp, would that cover the whole thing? Like, it would be nice to design like a grow area kind of based on the borders of this sun lamp area. So maybe if we had one like here, just for now, if we imagine, I don't want this to actually be built, I just kind of want to see what the borders of this are. So something like growing zone, I think it was maybe like this. Let's see. Go to miscellaneous sun lamp. A little bit bigger. So zone, growing zone. Let's just make this a bit bigger. Keep doing stuff. Great. That'll work. It extends a little bit further on the sides, but I like this as a nice square. And we can just flag this. We'll just keep this flagged as potatoes. But eventually, when it gets colder, we can wall this off, put the sun lamp in here, and we'll have nice potatoes growing on fertile soil. And we'll put some heaters in here too, keep it warm. And we can grow potatoes or whatever we want for the winter. That's also a good way to handle devil strand, which is a plant you can get later on that has an extremely long growing period. Let's mine some of this. What's Andy up to? He's our night owl. Hunting. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Has Eddie started to be convinced yet? I don't think so. I don't think anyone has chatted with him. Let's just fast forward until the daytime. Cargo pods. Some free stuff. What do we get? Ooh, survival meals. That's awesome. A little bit of a freebie there. How are we doing on our meals? We have 20 simple meals and a fine meal. And what is that, 21? No. Yeah, I guess we don't have any survival meals, but as soon as these get put in a stockpile, we'll have 29 survival meals, which is great. We can also flag these steel chunks to be hauled, which doesn't do much for us now, but later on we'll be able to melt these down and turn them into steel. I think you get 10 for each of these slag chunks, which will be nice. Because eventually, like way later on, you'll start to mine out all the steel on the map, and then the only way you're going to get more is from slag, like stuff falling, like cargo pods falling, and from trading. That's way down the line. It's not something we have to worry about now. But speaking of that, let's go ahead and deconstruct this ship chunk so we can get some components and steel out of here. People are farming potatoes. That's good. How are we doing on wood? We want to make sure people have enough. Oh, we got plenty of wood. Is anyone idle? No. Steve is cloud watching. What's your problem? Why aren't you doing something? Okay, cooking a fine meal. His mood's really good. I guess his joy was a little low, but it looks pretty full, so he should be fine to keep working, and he'll have his designated joy at the end of the day. We're doing really well on food, actually. I went ahead and one thing I changed is that I saw that in my original video I had set it to build 10 fine meals, where I meant to have that set to try and always keep 10 around. So what this does, if you say do until you have X, it'll do it until you have 20, and then if you dip back down, it'll come and like make more to meet that amount. So I think I'll actually bump this up a bit. Let's say 25. I just want to make sure we have a lot of meals kicking around. But it's nice that he's already making fine meals, because when someone eats a fine meal, they get a mood boost. See? Ate a fine meal, ate a really tasty fine meal. So you get a 5-point positive moodlet for that. So it's definitely good to have people eating fine meals. I don't think regular meals give you a minus. I think fine meals also give you a bit of more nutrition. There's also you can also do let's say you have like nobody who can cook at all, then you can make a nutrient paste dispenser, which will like turn organic materials into nutrient paste, which doesn't require any cooking skill, but people don't like to eat nutrient paste for obvious reasons. It doesn't sound very appetizing to me either. Oh, that sucks. So we just got a blight. Mysterious blight has destroyed your crops. That's not good. At least we had a chance to harvest a lot of these potatoes before the blight hit, and we just now started to plant this rice. So it's not a major loss, but it still sucks. I think we lost like a good chunk of potatoes here. So we're still doing good on food though, so I'm not too concerned. But I think that's one of the things that wasn't working before, like blight and stuff like that weren't able to pop up. There was some sort of bug in the code. I'm just looking around now, seeing if there's anything else I want to do. I don't want these people to... Oh, okay, so we already built this bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to floor it. Do that. And you know what? Go ahead and floor this too. Floor this. Floor this. Just floor this whole thing. Yeah. Because people are going to be coming in and out of here all the time. Cooking food, grabbing meals, and it's just good to have the maximum walk speed that we can get. And it always bugs me when I mess up and I don't get the floors under the doors. So we want to make sure to floor beneath the doors as well. Otherwise it looks a little funny. How's Eddie doing? Has he been... let's just fast forward here. Paula... Let's just keep an eye on Paula and see how the wardening goes the next morning. We should get a little pop-up whether she fails or whatever. Oh, I moved this door, this wall down a bit just to make sure that this was a 6x6, so we can actually increase the size of our stockpile a bit, which is always good. So we're just going to let people build some stuff. Andy's going crazy here, finally getting some walls and all that down, which is going to be great. It's going pretty quick. So we have turkeys just sleeping around outside. I'm going to probably build like my barn over here when we get to it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and how much rat leather do we have? Let's see. We have 10 hair leather, 7 squirrel skin, and 43 rat leather. I want to see if I can build, if I go to furniture, an animal bed takes 40. We can build an animal bed with 45 cloth or leather, but we don't have 45 of any one type. We almost have enough rat leather, so maybe we want to look around and see if they see any rats. Here's one, actually. That was pretty lucky. Let's flag him to be hunted. Oh! I think I saw some... Yeah! There's a lot of unclaimed steel up here. Or unforbidden steel. Definitely want to get that. Any more rats? Or hares, or any of those others. We'll make some nice, comfortable animal beds. Here's a hare. Kill that. Oh, more hares down here. Ooh. Oh, heat wave. Yeah, we're getting a lot of random events all of a sudden. I wonder if it's it's like it's making up for the ones we missed. So heat wave, unusual heat wave has begun. Watch out for heat stroke. So right now it's still only 68, but this will ramp up pretty quick. So we want to probably designate some more coolers. Let's see. If we go to temperature, cooler, let's put one here and maybe here. And we should put some walls in the structure, actually, or some doors. Do we already have one set up? Yeah, we do, actually. Okay, this will be fine. Let's get people building. Go faster. So yeah, it's already starting to heat up. You never know how long these things are going to last. I guess it keeps track of how long they last here, but it doesn't tell you when it's going to end. There's things that'll last, like, I don't, this might last like maybe a day or two or something. I don't think heat wave lasts that long, but there's things like volcanic winter, I believe, is one that will last a very long time. It'll last like an entire season or more, and that means it's like a very, very cold, bitter winter. That one's pretty bad to get. So let's see. Set some more things to mine here. Boyle is busy planting our rice here in this fertile area. So yeah, it's growing pretty fast. Temperature growth multiplier 68%. So I guess it's out of its ideal temperature range. Yeah, because it's all of a sudden it's 117 degrees outside. That is pretty hot. And Andy is sleeping outside, which is definitely not ideal. Let's get him out of there. We definitely do not have enough slots, and we're gonna need an area dedicated to being our prison. Also, this area is not totally roofed yet either. We just have a lot of construction jobs. I wonder if we can. It's just we have such bad constructors other than Andy. Like Andy's, you know, he's not phenomenal, but he's pretty good. But these other people are just abysmal. So we'll just let Andy take care of most of this, I think. Steve is hunting a hare. Oh, we have 2 turkeys now. Let's see. Do we have... We have a male and a female turkey, which is great. That means we can breed more turkeys. What do turkeys eat? I don't actually know. If we go to the turkey, we can hit the eye here for information, and we can see their diet consists of vegetables, seeds, live plants, meals, liquor. Liquor? Can you get a turkey drunk? Anyway, and kibble, which kibble is like the universal pet food, I believe. So they'll probably kind of chew on our crops here and there, that's fine for the time being. We're going to get a barn in place, and we'll have it all set up with some kibble. And I believe we already had the butcher table set to make kibble. Yes, so we actually have kibble sitting around somewhere. Where are you? It's probably in here, kind of hard to see because here it is. Kibble. Animal feed made from mixed meat and plant sources. So that'll be good. Our warg. Oh, he's been our warg and Nessa here. This is really good. Oh wait, I thought they'd actually been done it, but they haven't. Nessa appears to not have received any training, or at least I think wargs are harder to train. If we go to this, I guess we can see. Yep, they are weaponized military animals created for population suppression. They have an 80% wildness. I think the higher this is, the harder they are to like train and tame. If we mouse over. Yeah, wilder creatures are naturally more difficult to tame, train, and handle. So I think at 80 might be high. Let me see what else we have. What are alpacas? Yeah, so they have a 0. Alpacas have a 0 wildness. So I'm pretty sure, like, I'm imagining like dogs probably have like a really low wildness. Let's see with turkeys. Turkeys have a 45%. So yeah, at an 80% wildness, wargs are. It's gonna take a while and a lot of tries. Here's Andy trying right now to teach our warg to do hauling. But once we do finally get that, it's going to be... See, it's only a 12% chance. And now we're getting an eclipse. Just one thing after another. We have a heat wave and an eclipse. The eclipse... Yeah. The eclipse says it will be dark even during the daytime. So that kind of sucks for our solar power. So it might be good to... who's our constructor again? Andy. Andy, since you have to do all the constructing, I'm gonna take your priority down for hunting. I'm actually gonna have you doing something else. Can you please prioritize building this wind turbine, since we're gonna be in an eclipse, so an alternate source of power other than the sun would be very nice to get that going. Let's just... Yep, he's going to take care of that for us, which is going to be really nice. And the thing about both of these is that neither of them are going to be like a constant power source. So, you know, wind turbine is going to fluctuate on and off based on the wind. This is going to fluctuate on and off based on the sun, of course. Later on, we will find, you see, every once in a while, you'll see these steam geysers. Wait, what's going on? Colonist needs treatment. Oh, crap. Steve here is being beat up by a hare. I think I'm just gonna draft you. Steve, you can handle this hare, I think. Fire. This is gonna be really embarrassing if you can't handle this hare. Boil. Andy, come over here. There, he shot the hare. This guy's gonna get knocked out by a hare. Might be better to just melee attack it. Yep. Alright, undraft. Please, oh, he's not a hauler, so... Andy, undraft, but grab this hare while you're nearby. And I think he's gonna go... he's hurt, so he would normally go to a medical bed, but we don't have any of those set up. So I think he's just gonna go to his bedroom. And then we will have Boyle patch him up as soon as he gets here. Alright. Please prioritize treating. Are you not getting, Oh no, he has heat stroke. That's bad. Okay, well, I don't have much we can do right now. There's so much to build. Yes, focus on the walls. I just had a bit of a hiccup there, but we should be back. I'll just cut that out. So anyway, we have... Yep, so we got heat stroke here. That's not good. Andy, don't do that. Please prioritize working on our walls. That's a vent, okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to be able to do about this heat stroke, because we don't really have coolers and stuff set up yet. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is just keep telling Andy to focus on building these structures, and we can get everyone indoors and out of the direct heat. Oop, cargo pods. A bunch of free meat. That's going to be nice. Oh, and it's pretty near to base, which is also nice. Alright, you're all patched up. Paula, what is your problem? Can you please chat with Eddie? I think she has heat stroke. That might be why she wasn't getting out of bed. How's Eddie's mood? He's uncomfortable. He ate without a table. Maybe we should put a table... we really should have a table for everybody, but it's important to keep prisoners happy because otherwise they might try to escape, which we definitely don't want. Okay, 14% chance of recruit. Really... Oh, a muffalo self-tamed. Sometimes that happens. An animal will just self-tame. That's really good because muffaloes give you wool and milk. If it's a female, which it is, well, that's very, very lucky. Maybe later on we can try and get a male muffalo, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Andy, okay, so I don't want you to do this, so I'm going to say, let's see. Please. There's a way to forbid stuff. Maybe if I just, grab all these and say forbid. Yeah, so that just means he won't try and build them now. Later on, I'll unforbid them. I just want him to focus on getting this up so we can get out of the heat stroke issues that we're going to have. Please build, 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 build. He's hauling steel to one of our vent blueprints. All right, that's good. Training Anessa. You know what? Actually, I really want you to focus. Put that down. Everything for you should be building right now. Build, build, build. That's what we want. Yes, cooler. That's great. It's only initial right now. No, you're not gonna sleep. Sorry. This is more important. Sorry, bud. But we really need all this stuff to get done. Because we need a place for people to be able to get out of this heat. Alright, so... Oh, and we also need to build we need to build some power conduits here for these coolers. I think we can have like another one kind of going up like this maybe, and then over, and then up and over, and that should be able to reach this. And then, you know, it'll be nice to have it going through the walls anyway, because we can put like lamps and stuff in these rooms to light them up. And Andy, sorry, yeah, you can't, no sleeping right now. Prioritize working on this wood wall. And let's do this faster. Oh, and we got a raid. Man, just one thing after another here. Okay, a group of pirates from Sword Outfit have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while, then attack, of course. Prepare defense, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow, these guys are pretty tough. Kimmy the doctor here. This person looks pretty kitted out. Wow, okay, they have an assault rifle, Kevlar helmet, armor vest. Yeah, pretty tough here. And this guy also has an armor vest and a survival rifle. That's pretty hard. We have the advantage in numbers, but our guys are pretty bad shots. And two of them are going melee. So, I think... Okay, it says, I think it said they're going to prepare for a bit. So that does give us a chance to put together some defenses. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm guessing they're going to come down this way, but they might come over this way as well. What's the best way to deal with this issue? Maybe we just need to use our base as like a defensive. Let's go security, sandbags. So if you stand behind sandbags, you will get a cover bonus. So if we put these sandbags over, let's just put them like over here maybe. in front of this door, and this should be big enough to conceal everyone. And then we can also put some over here, so we can get like some flanking action or something like that. Maybe like extend this a little bit more, so it's harder for them to go around. And that I mean, that's kind of like, you know, also we won't have time for this, I don't think, but we can go zone our orders, cut plants, and you know, if we clear, let's chop wood. Maybe, like, you know, clearing out some of this area would also help for security in the future, though we really don't have time to do that right now. Let's see, Andy, prioritize building these sandbags. So sandbags take steel, yes. So I think we're gonna have Andy, and like we'll have Andy over here, and our other weapon or maybe like one, you know, one weapon person on each of these, and then maybe like some melee people on the sides that can like run out and attack or something. Yeah, because they have superior firepower and armor, so it's definitely possible that we might just die here. I have a feeling there might be some issues related to the bug that occurred with this build. So we'll just have to go and see. He fell asleep. Please construct sandbag, construct sandbag, construct sandbag. Do this, do this, do this, do this. He's got to chop down a tree. This probably isn't worth spending the time on, but doing it anyway, because they're gonna move in here any moment now and actually attack us. Please prioritize this. Go, 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 go. Faster, faster, faster. Awesome. He's building them. Don't stop. Sorry, I know you want to sleep, but yeah, we're gonna have some dudes with guns in here in a moment. This is better. This is definitely better. Yep. Nice. Okay. So later on, we're going to have some stuff, if we survive this, to funnel enemies through certain areas, and we'll put some traps down, and we can take them out that way, which will be very good, very helpful to do. So I think that's kind of what we're going to have to deal with now. It's sort of the best we can do right now, which is a little disappointing. Hopefully they don't just like, okay, they're beginning their assault. So as we got this message here, Andy, draft, I want you to be here. And I really wish, you know what? Can I have you cut this tree? Chop this. Oh, you're not, whatever, okay. Plant. I thought you were a plant cutter. Who's our plant cutters? Okay, guess what? You're a plant cutter. Cut that tree. In the meantime, Andy, and you're a club person, right? Andy, draft, you're here. Boyle, sorry, Steve, draft, you're gonna be here. Paula, you're doing that. Steve, Boyle, draft, and you can hang over here. We might have to rush you up with the knife. If you can close into these guys with firearms with a knife, that definitely will even the odds, because they cannot fire when someone is shooting, is trying to stab them. So where are they? Okay, here they are. They're coming down here on the southeast side of this big hill. Yeah, they're coming in at a really sidelong angle here. In this case, it might be worth actually pulling Steve back, and maybe we get Paula. Let's draft everyone. Draft everyone. Paula, hop in. Paula, hop inside. Because if they kind of come at these guys, maybe I can have these guys dash out at them. So Steve, get behind cover. They're coming in here. Paula, please kind of back off. Yeah, this is going to be kind of dicey. They're just kind of focusing on destroying our shit, it looks like. Oh, this is not good for Paula here, and Eddie might get killed. I really wanted them to come from the outside, but I guess I messed up. Paula's going to have to run. This is pretty bad. Okay, I think what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to have Boyle melee attack this guy, and then we'll just move these people in. And you know what, Paula? You're incapable of violence. Okay. That's bad. I guess we'll just move you out of the way. Okay, so Boyle just moved in and started stabbing. We're a little close for comfort, but I think this is gonna be good. Yeah, this is definitely good. We're shooting our own guys, which is definitely not good. Okay, awesome. We took that guy out. This guy's running. Boyle, go stab this guy. Like, you came over here. Actually, we don't even need to undraft you. Let's, like, shoot this guy. Hopefully we can kill him before he escapes. I know he's running away, but we want his stuff. Because, you know, he really brought this on himself anyway. Alright, we did kill both of them, so there's no chance of us capturing either of them. Which is kind of a shame, because it would be nice if one of these guys was a constructor. On the upside, we did get an assault rifle out of it, and another survival rifle, which is really good. So, Andy, take the assault rifle. Steve, Steve, you just go get patched up. We don't have to worry about that much right now. These will get hauled. Both of these guys, let's get them to be stripped. And then right now I'm going to go ahead and build a structure to put the dead bodies in because we don't want to see them. Let's just claim. We're going to claim this, and we're going to build a wooden wall. Just going to do this, 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 orders, haul all this junk, harvest all this, cut plants, all this, and we're going to make a orders a zone. We're going to make a dumping stockpile in here. And we're going to clear all, and we're going to say human-like corpses of strangers. Yes, and human corpse. So this will make sure that we don't, if one of our guys dies, which will happen eventually, I'm sure, it won't put them in here. The other option is you can dig individual graves, but that's an awful lot of work and time for these raiders. And when we get tribes invading, there'll be like 10 people, and it just becomes a lot of digging. So we're just going to make this enclosed area where we don't have to look at the corpses. If you don't see the rotting corpses, you don't get a negative mood. And we will also want to make sure to, let's see. We want to make sure that this is a no roof area because we do want the corpses to decay in the elements. And it's definitely a good idea. Okay, Boyle, I know you're hurt. You're hurt pretty bad, but you need to prioritize Steve. Who's our second best doctor? Paula, it looks like. So we're going to put you on a 4 for doctoring, and we're going to say that you need to treat Boyle as soon as he's done with whatever he's doing here for Steve. And then I think we're just going to call it, because this video's been going on for quite a while. So he's patching up Steve here. He's giving him a meal. Then he should go and rest. And then we're going to say Paula wake up and heal Boyle here. So here she goes. Healing Boyle. I'm going to go ahead and tell this stuff to be unforbidden. And we still have this heat stroke we got to deal with, which is pretty irritating. We can go ahead and toggle the power on this heater, because we definitely do not need it right now. All right, well, I think that's where I'm going to put a cut in. I don't know how many. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more videos. I'll probably do a few more. This is part 3. But anyway, if you've been enjoying this video, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for possibly more. All right, bye-bye.